Chapter 73, The Hunt. They had barely reached the cover of the first trees, when the girl drove the military vehicle over the burning wreckage, stopped it across the road, and illuminated the forest with its powerful headlights. Armed with an anti-tank machine gun, she stepped down and aimed at the massive beech tree, protecting them. Bullets penetrated the tree and detonated inside. Azer observed the damage and concluded, "We can't stay here. We have to go deeper into the woods." They dashed from tree to tree, putting more distance between themselves and the road. Soon, they vanished into the thick mist among the trees. The Blue Devil returned to her vehicle, accelerated into the forest, and began to track them with infrared sensors. Despite the powerful engine, she couldn't pursue them as quickly as she wished. Azer suspected that she wouldn't give up easily. By touching the trees and sensing the vibrations from the powerful engine, they managed to move deeper into the dense forest, making it difficult for the military vehicle to move quickly and catch them by surprise. Despite their efforts, the vehicle's headlights suddenly illuminated them, disorienting Topaz. The Blue Devil opened fire, but Azer managed to pull Topaz out of the line of fire just in time. They changed direction and hurried away. After a while, Topaz sighed and confessed, "I'm not great with directions. If it were up to me, we'd be lost in this forest forever." She added, "I have a knack for spotting a bitch from miles away." Looks like this has turned into a real bitch fight between her and I. Azer gestured toward a sturdy stone wall in the distance and suggested, "If we manage to climb over that wall, we might shake off the military vehicle." However, putting the plan into action wasn't as simple as talking about it. They had cleared the trees near the wall for some reason, creating an open space. Standing beside Azer behind a tree, Topaz observed the wall and remarked, "Managing that distance without getting caught by the Blue Devil's bullets seems impossible." Right then, Azer noticed the fog near the wall changing color to purple. He suspected Rita had a hand in it. Without explicitly mentioning it, he said, "If we zigzag while running, we might dodge the shots and have a chance of escaping." Topaz, feeling helpless, added, "Seems like our only possibility." As they dashed away from their hiding spot behind the tree, they appeared on the infrared screen again. The Blue Devil pushed the accelerator and chased after them. In a sudden twist, they vanished from the screen as if they'd evaporated. She kept tapping on the screen, assuming that there must be a glitch. A split second of distraction was all it took. The Blue Devil crashed into the wall without any hindrance. When the car approached from behind, Topaz and Azer managed to jump aside in time. As it hit the wall, its rear end lifted and landed again on the other side of the wall, causing the front to lift again. It seemed as if the Blue Devil disappeared behind the wall. They approached it and looked down. The military vessel continued to plunge up the steep slope, repeatedly colliding with the cliff. Finally, it landed on the roof and exploded like a massive grenade. Amazed, Topaz said, "Unbelievable how loaded that vehicle was with ammo." Still gazing at the burning military vehicle, she stated, "This time, I'm positive we won't cross paths with that girl again." Azer responded, "Can't be so sure. She's shown up several times before, and she might pull it off again." Topaz demanded, "Tell me, whose side are you on?" Azer, already moving forward, urged, "Let's keep moving. Once the military vehicle stops transmitting signals, they'll deploy drones to figure out what happened." The authorities had erected a low wall to prevent people from plunging down the cliff. Topaz surveyed the landscape and said, "It looks like half the rock has been chipped away." Azer noted, "It looks like a quarry. It has probably supplied stone for all the big buildings in Berlin." They walked along the wall down towards the villas that lay at the base of the cliff. Topaz, walking a step behind Azer, said, "I need a nice long bath, a good meal, and a big draft beer." Azer asked, "In what order?" Topaz quipped, "Guess. A proper bath comes first." Trying to remove the white glue-like substance from her hair, she sighed, "I've never felt so dirty in my entire life, and it's the Blue Devil's fault."